It's week 1 of the 2025 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Eagles, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the...
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be out of bounds, so they take advantage of the 1st and 5 situation and pick up the quick first down. Here's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Chargers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to run it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one complete to Bryant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, now Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Now it's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Hurts going to hold on to this one. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Herbert to the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. They put Campbell in motion. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's 4th down.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's Braden Mann now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now it's Dobbins, and he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal, Chargers.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Hurts will try it again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again, Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
A 4-yard gain.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Tackled 8 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 3rd down, 3 to go. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Approach defense. Still 1st down.
Now it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Man in motion is Smith. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Off he goes. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. There is his tight end, Disley. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Disley. Room to run past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jordan Love with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown catch in the victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Bryant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. Whoa. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now a timeout called by the defense. A run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one complete to Campbell.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Complete to number 26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Barkley. And this will gain a couple of yards, up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36.
In motion now is White. On 2nd down, Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll get this only to about the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Hurts.
At the 30-yard line.
He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes the Eagles punt team.
For the Eagles.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's Dobbins. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. Now whistles and a timeout. They're all set to punt this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession, and this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Up the middle they go. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
At the 46-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Still second down.
A second down throw for Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, Hurts. That one is caught by Campbell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Hurts will try it again. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the Chargers' 26-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Junior Colson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To throw is Hurts. And he will score again. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
Encroachment, defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
On the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Hurts working in the pistol. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Paris Campbell.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. There is his tight end, Disley. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
On the coverage.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage across the 50 to the 48. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Lou Nichols, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the
Only need
40-yard
a yard. And it's 4th down.
play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Here's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Disley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.